Okay, so I watched Materialists, and look, you read the fucking title. You know I didn't like this goddamn movie. That's probably why you clicked on it, actually. So I'll get right to the point. This movie just sucks. It's pretty fucking bad. Not awful. I didn't hate it. It's not even that bad, all things considered. I mean, I think I'm being facetious. So I'm going to make this review as short as possible because I really don't want to talk about this movie for that long. So let's just talk about the things I actually liked and then explain why this movie is bad. And for one, I did actually quite like the first 30 minutes. It was convincing me that the entire movie would be that good. The cast do a really good job throughout, even when they're not given any good material to work with. Wait a minute. It also is funny at times. It made me laugh sometimes. You know, there's some funny jokes. Outside of those things though, I really didn't like this movie. It is one of the most uneven, unfocused movies I've seen in quite a while. After those first 30 minutes, it really is just a nosedive in terms of quality. The pacing becomes completely sluggish and causes the movie to be super difficult to get through. And many moments I thought it was going to end and it just kept going and I was slowly losing my goddamn mind. In fact, there was one point where I thought, okay, it's gotta end. For sure it's gonna end. And I checked the time on my watch and I'm like, we've got another 20 minutes. What more is there to do? Something happens about halfway through this movie where I thought, okay, this is interesting, but don't make it take up too much of the runtime. And it literally just becomes the main focus of the movie for way too long. The love triangle, if you can even call it that, also is just awful. I mean, you can predict exactly how it's going to end. And at times it feels like the love triangle isn't really that important. It just isn't really given much focus because, like I said, this movie's super unfocused and doesn't fully know what it wants to be about. Now, I will say this movie has a good message, but it fails to deliver that because it's spelled out multiple times, and I mean that there's literally full-on scenes of characters just saying what the message is and what we're supposed to be feeling from this movie. It treats students like we're dumb, like babies, like dumb little babies, and I wouldn't really care too much if the movie wasn't as unfun as it was after that first half an hour. I will say that the main issue, like I said, is the structure of this thing. It is just far from focused, and you know, the plot just outright sucks. It's as simple as that. I'll be honest, I haven't really finished writing the review for this video, so I'm just gonna wing it now. But Materialist was pretty bad. I didn't like it. I went in thinking the trailers were awful. Thankfully the movie wasn't awful, but yeah, just not very good. Complete misfire from Celine's song. I haven't seen Past Lives yet, so that might be pretty good, but I'm gonna give Materialist a 5 out of 10.